Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. It is Father's Day 2019, and this morning I'm going to try to get a 2002 F150 running. Should be a pretty simple deal. It hasn't ran in probably looks like at least 5, 6, 7 years or so. So we're gonna see what happens. Kind of go through the process of getting something like this running. Basically, it's pretty simple because this is fuel injected. Throw some fresh gas in it, pull the plugs, Marver mystery oil down the throat, let that soak for a little bit, crank it, get the cylinders lubed up, and see if we can get her fired off. Obviously, before that, I checked all the fluids. The oil looked good, the coolant looks good, trans fluid looks good. Not sure why this thing was parked, but I'm sure along the way we're gonna find out. So we're gonna bust right into this thing, have a little bit of fun. You know, I always enjoy getting stuff running, as you can see on my past videos, like the boat video. So yeah, I'm gonna set you guys up right here on this camera, and come along with me as we try to get this old F150 back to life. We've encountered our first problem. I go to open up the gas cap. Oh shit. So we're gonna see if we can blast these effers with some starter fluid. Yeah. Oh, that should work. That's out of there. All right. First problem resolved. Unlike a little starter fluid in their day. Unlike some good cheap fuel injector cleaner to help things along maybe. I don't know if that stuff works or not. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Good. Okay. Okay, that does it for the gas portion of things. I'm sure that'll make a fine mixture of turpentine and 93 and crappy dollar store fuel injector cleaner. Okay, here we go, on to pulling plugs. Wow, it actually does not look bad at all. Well, that's a good start. That's a good start. Plug number 2. Huh. I don't know. Still not too bad. Number 3, looking all right. Okay, get to the other side here. Last one, which means I'll fucking probably break it. Nope. You know, being a mechanic, you realize you're always like one stripped bolt, one lost bolt, one lost 10mm socket away from the job taking about 4 more hours than usual. Gotta love it. It is a love-hate career, that's for sure. 4x4. Doesn't look too bad. Man, at least this isn't the freaking 4.6 or 5.4 Triton motor. God, I hate those motors. They're like the worst motor on the planet. They really are. They're worse to work on than the 6.0 Power Stroke, which is pretty much one of my favorite engines. Isn't that right, Jesse? Oh, speaking of Jesse, this truck is actually for him as well, to replace his 6.0 Power Stroke. Not bad. All the plugs look pretty good. All right, we're gonna get some Marvel Mystery Oil down this old girl's throats somehow. I think I'm gonna have to engineer something for that. I'll be back. Well, here's my Dollar General solution to putting the most mysterious of Marvel Mystery Oil into the cylinders. So we're gonna do that. We'll get that Marvel Mystery Oil in those cylinders and does whatever mystery stuff that it does. And let that soak for a few hours. I'm gonna go do some Father's Day stuff with the kiddo. By the way, happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there, and especially mine. And we'll get back after this thing in the evening. Okay, it's a few hours later. The rainstorm has passed on Father's Day. Kind of cool. So it looks like no more rain. I let it sit for a couple hours with the Marvel Mystery Oil in it. And I'm gonna go inside and crank it over. Actually, I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna crank it over right here. That all sounds pretty good. Just trying to get some oil pressure. That's probably good. That'll get some oil to the top of the valve covers and get things lubricated up. But for now, I'm gonna get the plugs back in there to get some sparkulation and see if this thing will fire. All right. Plugs got wet. I'm just gonna wipe them off. Call those good. Really not that bad. Side first. Do that. Check the gaps. It's gapped. Check the gaps. It's gapped. Close enough. Clean it. Well, I think we should probably check for fuel pressure. See what happens. Absolutely not. shoot some Come to Life 9000 fluid in there and see what happens. Hey, I heard it. Did y'all hear it? I heard it. Alright, so I'm gonna get up underneath there to the close to the fuel tank and listen for it while my helper here turns the key on. So I don't really have anything to lay on, so pitter patter, let's get at her. Turn it on. Off. On. Up. On. Off. Good job. Alright, that's all you need. Thank you. I don't hear the fuel pump, so we're gonna have to pull the tank.